Today's experiment is testing the pH of different types of water for a formulation that I'm about to do. I'm going to test the pH of deionised, boiled, filtered and distilled. Okay, I've got my pH strips, but I also have got my fancy digital meter just to double check. So which one do you think, if any, will have a higher or lower pH? So shall we try, first of all, don't forget, lower the pH, so the darker down here is acidic and higher is more alkaline. So first up, let's do deionised. A little dippy dip, leave that there to whatever it does. And then we have boiled, there we go. And then filtered, okay. And now if any of these if these pHs are all the same, it's going to be really boring. And this one is deionised. Deionised, you can buy it, but I've just made it for this one. That's when it's collecting the steam, basically, okay. Then filtered, I just used my filter jug. Boiled, I used a kettle. And deionised, I bought that from Halfords ages ago for car batteries. But anyway, right, let's see what... Okay, there is a difference. There is a difference in these pH strips. I'm going to put it on the tissue paper so you can see properly the colour. So can you see that one? That's pretty neutral. But the boiled water, look at that. That's pretty green. So I reckon that's about a pH 8, perhaps, maybe 7. What are you saying? 7 or 8, I reckon. So that's quite alkaline, isn't it? This one is, again, quite green. I'd say that's maybe a pH 7. I reckon that's pH 8, that's a pH 7. What are you saying? So again, quite alkaline from the filtered. And then we've got the distilled, which is quite like the deionised, to be fair, which is a neutral sort of pH 5, pH 6, which is, our skin is about that. So should we go in with this? Hang on. Okay, so deionised first. What's that saying? Give it a minute. Right, I don't think my pH meter is working properly. It's saying pH of 8, which is too alkaline for that. Okay, I've waited long enough. This says 7.8, but the pH strip says about a 5 or a 6. So I'm going to recalibrate my pH meter and I'll be right back. Bear with. Oh, I can do a video of recalibrating my pH meter. Oh yeah. Right, ignore the mess in the background. I've just recalibrated, collaborate and listen, my pH meter, which didn't really go to plan, but that's another video, which I recorded for you, aren't you lucky? So anyway, I've just seen this in deionised water, and let's check the pH of all these, and if it matches up, the pH strips have now gone dry. So I'll have to do that again. Bear with. Right. Let's do the pH strips while we're waiting, because this takes ages. Okay. Right, let's do a little refresh. Let's do this again at the end. This takes ages. I think I've got a dodgy meter, you know, because this is still staying on 7.6. 7.6. It should be, I think that should be 6, to be fair, but all right. Well, because the pH strips are different. I'll give it a rinse. Let's see what this one is. Boiled. Okay, well, the pH is going right up anyway. I just think this is like maybe a pH out. Oh, it's not going to stay still. I have to hold it. I think it's a pH out. I'm going to take it back. I've tried recalibrating and listening, but it hasn't obviously worked. Can't go wrong with a litmus paper test, though, can you? Okay, so this is now 8.4. Okay, so boiled is 8.4, which is what we thought, quite alkaline, because the litmus paper went green. Now, I'm expecting the same for filtered, because the colour was the same. Oh, it's going right down. It's going right down. Oh, man. It's going down. Okay, that is 7.8. 7.8. Give it a rinse. Okay, now the distilled, I'm hoping it's going to go down to 7 on this meter, which I think is actually 6 in real life because of the litmus paper. I don't trust this meter anymore. I'm going to get another one. Okay, well, this one's saying 8.9. So this is a lesson on don't trust pH meters. Go back to our trusty litmus, yeah? Right, come on in. Let's do this one more time. This is supposed to be 7.6. Leave that a minute. I'll show you in a minute. 8.4. How is that one the most alkaline out of all of them? Something wrong with my meter. I collaborated it and everything. 7.8 and 8.9. so annoying when it doesn't go right. Okay, so let's see. This one is the deionized, and that I would say is pretty much neutral. 5 or 6, I reckon. Happy with that. Yeah, this one, like we thought, is going to be more alkaline. So that one is more sort of a 7 or an 8. Well, according to the dodgy meter, it's 8.4, but okay. And then we have the filtered, which is 7.8. Again, that's more erring on the alkaline, but more neutral than that one. And then we have the distilled, which again, that one is neutral, even though the pH meter said 8.9, which is totally wrong. But you know what? I'm going to do it again. Anyway, that's the difference between different types of water and their pH levels. I hope you found that interesting. For more experiments, make sure you follow me, Sean Louise. All the best.